Although there remained pockets of resistance, by the end of the night, most of the Christmas trees had been put down. Police went door to door, house to house, seeking all revolutionary Christmas trees and their supporters.
All Christmas trees, please bring out your trees. Neighbors and friends, all Christmas trees are immediately to be confiscated. Bring out your trees.
Needless to say, some trees escaped the dragnet sweep and remained at large, waiting to plant the seed of tree revolution again. Fellow Americans, there can never be enough police or National Guardsmen. In coming days, police occupied People's Park on a 24-hour basis, searching the trees and asking questions of all present in hopes of uprooting the tree revolution. These officers are attempting to lure the tree leaders by acting like trees, standing in a group near the street. Berkeley police instituted Operation Tree Watch, using the same techniques that were so successful at uprooting the homeless population of Telegraph Avenue. Santas were busted around the globe. A zero-tolerance policy was instituted, and all Santas were to be cited or arrested and their presents confiscated. It was a sorry day for Santa. But the best efforts of Berkeley's finest could not stop the fact that the tree revolution had captured the imagination of much of the populace, including druidic witches who gather herbs here for use in casting spells against cars.
They're certainly connected. Roads and Christmas trees and Christian tradition are connected. It is within Christianity that we have the idea of domination over the earth. And that was used to oppress most of our ancestors. It was used to tell us that we couldn't have our religion, that we couldn't know the names of the plants that would save us from diseases anymore, that we couldn't speak our languages anymore. And that is still going on. But now we tell ourselves that, and we tell each other that, and we tell the earth that. And we're afraid to believe that it can be different, because if we believe that it's different, we will feel the pain of where we are now.
The plague of magical natural disasters which followed frightened normal consumerist Christians into believing the trees were an act of God.
Do you think that Christ would have driven a car? You know, I really don't think so. Because cars are so materialistic.
Why should this tree be sacrificed for our own selfish needs on a day that's supposed to be forgiving, and instead we're destroying?
The Tree Coalition succeeded in the impossible, joining forces with Christians and pagans in an anti-materialistic, anti-American activity.
And even Adbusters magazine has advocated that public spaces be taken over by trees.
In a surprise move, the Trees took their case to the Berkeley City Council, which is 4 out of 9 fascist-controlled and 4 out of 9 communist-controlled. The Trees made an impassioned plea, but it fell on deaf ears, and they were asked eventually, despite public support and despite the city manager's support, to leave the room.
I'm going to ask this gentleman if you would please remove your trees. And,
they smell so good.
They do, but
it's too strong.
But thank you, and if you would remove your trees, it would be appreciated. Let's go on to item number 20.
But despite the best efforts of our fascist FBI-appointed mayor, the Trees got the ear of the swing vote on the council. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately. With the support of the swing vote, the composting communists carried the day with their autonomous tree ordinance.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried.
Overnight, the Trees were allowed to roam not only People's Park, but they were allowed to bring their brand of eco-terrorism to the roadways, even in broad daylight. My fellow Americans, no one is safe until this insurrection is put down. Wait, What's that rustling sound? Oh my God, not that prime fresh scent! No! And so, my friends, a new day was born, and the trees no longer had to sneak from tree to tree. No longer did they have to hide themselves in their home, People's Park. And no longer did the trees have to chase humans in search of partners for tree love.
Well, I think that the park is a very healing place, and I think that if trees could find a place to be healed anywhere, it would be People's Park. I think that they will do well here. They will feel at home.
Yeah,